Hi, my name is Richard McLaughlin. I'm the president of Beck Window and Envelope Consulting Limited. Today we're going to be demonstrating the installation of Home Flash, our latest product that's used in the installation of flange-mounted windows and doors. There's been a substantial problem with water egress into the wall cavity involving wood structures such as we have here. So coming up, we're going to demonstrate the installation of Home Flash that's going to assist in taking that incidental water from the wall cavity with the installation of a flange-mounted window and redirecting that water safely back out and away from the wood structure. Now, before we get into the actual installation of Home Flash, I'm going to demonstrate some of the engineering properties of Home Flash. As you can tell here, we have a waterproof membrane on the outside, a building code approved waterproof membrane. Attached to it, we have a closed cell foam. Once we get into the installation, you'll be able to see that the closed cell foam offers an insulating barrier. It's wedged, it can take the moisture, drain it away from the sill. In addition, we have a waterproof membrane. Nails, fasteners, etc. can go through the product, but yet still offer a waterproof membrane. As you can tell looking closely, it's 1/2 of an inch in this particular area. The purpose of this is that a compression factor will take place with the window, offering, again I say, that insulating barrier. No need to spray foam or put bad insulation on the rough sill. This particular product, Home Flash, will allow for that insulating barrier, yet allow that water to shed away on that sloped surface. Now that we've talked about the engineering behind Home Flash, we're going to get into the installation. One of the particular aspects of the installation of this product was to be very user-friendly. We wanted just about anybody that was involved with the installation of a flange-mounted window to be able to install Home Flash. So what you need for this particular part of the installation is a utility knife, some envelope sealant, standard caulking gun, a trowel, and a stapler. What we've done here is cut the Home Flash to extend beyond the rough opening at least 8 inches on either side. The next step of installation is we want the foam component to be just above our rough sill. Again, we want the foam component to be just above the rough sill. The next part, what we do, is taking our stapler, we tack. So once again, we've got the foam component of Home Flash just above the rough sill area. We tack the Home Flash on the substrate surface, such as you see here. And now what we have is again, the foam just above our rough sill. Taking our utility knife, we carefully cut right down alongside and adjacent the stud on both sides. Removing only the foam component away from what we have in place. So again, as I said, we want to carefully remove only the foam component away from the sill. The results you end up with is being able to take the foam on the Home Flash and fit snugly along the stud, and the same on the other side. Now what we have is a sloped subsill. Taking our trowel, what we want to do is ensure that the envelope sealant is applied to the stud, down over onto the rough sill, such as we have here. Now we take our Home Flash and embed it into our envelope sealant. Once the envelope sealant has cured, any incidental water that accumulates will run down and will not be able to breach beyond our Home Flash subsill. Water again in this area is going to be captured and it's going to be redirected out onto our building paper. Once the home flash is in place, we've ensured that the corners, such as you see here, are sealed completely. Any incidental water or bulk water that migrates itself into the wall assembly will find itself being redirected back out on top of the building paper. Depending on your window manufacturer, setting blocks may be required. A 3/8 setting block may be required. At intervals, again, consult your local window manufacturer in these particular areas. We've got the closed cell foam beneath, so you'll be able to either nail, staple directly through your setting blocks through the closed cell foam, securing it, and now you'll be able to set your window in place on the setting blocks and have a sill that gives you a thermal barrier, a slope drainage plane, and a building paper all attached as one unit, and as you can tell, a very simple installation method. I'd like to thank you for joining me today. Hopefully you found what I've presented today informative and helpful for your next window installation. For more information on home flash or envelope sealant, check us out online at envelopeseal.com or homeflash.ca. That's envelopeseal.com or homeflash.ca. Thank you.